Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's recon, I'm going to take a look at What If Malta Invasion 1942 or Malta 1942 from Strategy and Tactics number 335, July through August 2022. This is a solitaire war game that is based on the Crete 1941 system. That is I think, an excellent game. I don't think I've covered it a whole lot on my channel, if at all, but it's an excellent game. You can see reviews and such on that system and that game. So I'm hoping that this one lives up to that. So obviously Crete 1941 was a real, airborne invasion. Successful, although a bit of a Pyrrhic victory for the Germans. Now you have a what if, right? You have I know it's not designed by Ty Bomba. I know it's a what if, but believe it or not, Joseph Miranda designed this. But the what if, the planned but never executed invasion of Malta in 1942. So let's open her up here. All right, so this is a complete, obviously Strategy and Tactics magazine, right? So you have a complete wargaming magazine here, just chock full. Let's take a look at all that in a second here. Actually, we'll do that first. Set this aside. All right, so the actual magazine itself, number 335. So like I said, the middle of 2022-ish. I'm not sure the exact release month, but that's the magazine. So Strategy and Tactics Brown, obviously long time. Full color magazine. Full magazine with, 78 pages. You can see here some ads for some of their games. Ooh, Manstein's War. That is a great game. That one I really enjoy. You guys know that if you checked out my channel before. That's a really good one. Chip pull, so works really well solitaire. All right, so here we have the table of contents for this issue. And by the way, I'm going to look at the magazine first, and I'm going to look at the game. So if you want to check out the game, just skip ahead a little bit in the video. But we'll get there, I promise. All right, so we have, covering What If, Malta Invasion 1942, American Revolution in the West, Mongol invasions of Japan, the Quito Covenel campaign, and then we have some different articles, just different information. You can pause the video if you want to kind of take a look at what's in this issue. Sent on Malta, Operation Herkules by Joseph Miranda. Woo, here it is. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that look. I like that. You get some background on here. You got art there. So you're getting some background. I'm going to tell you, basically, this is the historical, what was going to happen or possibly would have happened. Axis convoy routes and Allied aircraft ranges from Malta. Just kind of giving you the history, giving you Operation Hercules attack plan, what we knew of it. You guys can see it there. British forces on Malta, early July 1942, gives me an idea of the artillery, the different regiments, battalions, I think it was a variety of Commonwealth forces, I believe. I don't think it was just British, although this says British forces. Maybe it was just British. I thought there was different Commonwealth forces, but I don't know. I might have to do a little more reading on it. So we have multiple pages on that. Oops. Let's see. Oh, and then we have the game rules, which, let's see here. So it should be 16 pages of rules. I think pretty much they've locked that in as their, here we go. And then Descent on Malta on Design by Miranda. So it gives your, the designer notes, basically. Always appreciated. And I believe, let's see. Yep. It is just like I love, which is, if you notice, the rules here are in with that little strip of adhesive, it's like a light glue. That's all you got to do. Boom. You got the game. You got the game rules. You are ready to go. Okay, maybe you can peel this little thing off, but none of the whole remove all the staples. Take the pages out, put the staples back together. So, Against the Odds magazine. Hello, time for you to go ahead and get with the times and do something like this. But anyway, here you go. So yeah, it'll be 16 pages of rules. Should be pretty standard. Get that. Speaking of the adhesive strip, get that out of here. Full color. Decent text size. 2 columns. We have pictures. We have, counters. We have some examples. I will say that the rules the last couple years have really improved, in my opinion. Most game rules I really don't have a problem with. Every now and then you never know, and I don't know with this one yet, but looks good. Again, full color. You have some important notes in here. Examples are in blue. Run through. It's gonna have a long sequence of play. Standard Joseph Miranda sort of solitaire design. So sequence play here, 1 all the way up to looks like 19. So 19 different phases. If there isn't a player aid, which I don't think there is, may have to make one of my own just to have the sequence of play. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, there's text for sure. But usually with his games, his solitaire games, you just run through the sequence of play. Usually not too difficult to get a handle on. So Descent on Malta, Operation Hercules. All right. And there's a quick little preview. What else we got going on in the magazine? American Revolution in the West. Gulf Coast during the American Revolution. Okay, so Mongol invasion of Japan. So we got a variety of topics, not just about, you know, Malta or whatever. Variety of topics from older to more modern, because this is the late 80s. And I don't spend too much time on everything, but ooh. The IL-28 tactical bomber. Okay. Plains cavalry at Waterloo. So yeah, there's topics all over the place. Well, Battle of Chaldron. That's what you get with, you know, 80 pages. So, all right, Strategy and Tactics, number 335. Lots of good stuff in there. Let's check out this game, baby. All right, so we looked at the rules a little bit. And again, if it's solitaire, if it's similar at all to, which I know it's the same system, you know, Crete, 1941, it should be a very good game. Actually, there may be, what is this? Oh, this is just a catalog. Here we have the counters, and I think, speaking of punching them, I think they are ready to go, which I really appreciate. So let's look at the counters first. Video is in 4K, so feel free to pause it. I'm tilting a little bit just to make sure you guys get some of the glare out of there. Pause it at any point. You should be able to see what you want very nicely. That's why I film in 4K, double-sided. And a little closer. Good number of counters on here. I didn't think there'd be that many counters. And then, so for instance, if you notice, the British here, you know, you can see the backside is just the Union Jack. So that's why, you know, you're going to place them out on the map with this side up. So you don't know exactly what their strength is necessarily going to be. You know, what unit it is, what their strength's going to be. The aircraft silhouettes, very nice, very well done. Counter artwork by Nadir Elfarra. And as you can see, it looks like probably going to be pretty easy to punch. And a really nice thing is now the decision games with all their new ones, as far as I'm aware, I don't own all of them, but a lot of them, I guess I should say, the ones I've experienced have the but the brown core counters that are nice and thick. So these are not like the white core, right? When you look in the side here, you see it's white. These are, well, you can see it's brown, right? The white ones are a little thinner usually. These brown ones are nice and thick. And if they punch out that easily, I don't even think I'll have to pre-round them, nothing like that. I should just be able to just play. Let's try somewhere else. How about the German aircraft down here? Oh yeah, see, they just want to punch right out. So very nice. I don't want to lose any more yet, though, until I actually get a chance to play it. So, all right, set them aside. Counters look good. You know, nothing super fancy, of course, but, you know, I don't expect the absolute fanciest counters in the world, but if they do the job and they look decent, I'll be happy. All right, so it's full size map sheet as usual. May have to pull the camera up. Yep, I will. Give me a second. All right, I have the map spread out. I did not put it under plexi. I thought about it. I decided not to. Just want to show it off quick. Map graphics are Joe Youst. Looks very similar, again, to Crete 1941. You have the main play area right here. Other island over here. Well, and then over here as well. But then you have multiple tracks. And then boxes here. Holding boxes up there, I'm guessing. Looks like, yep, for sure. Allied eliminated units, Axis units failed in Sicily, etc. And then you have different charts, tables around here. So everything's oriented. Well, it's a solitaire game, right? So for you sitting down here, which looks like it should be pretty easy, you know, holding boxes up there, the actual play area down here. I like that. Played occasional game here and there where you had more of the play area up top and boxes down. That's not good. You know, you want to be closer to the play area, at least in my opinion. Should probably be accessing it a little bit more. Looks good. Looks good. Standard, they do the different symbols. Different symbols for it. You see the terrain key here. You know, is it a rough zone, triangles, plain zones, a circle, towns, etc. So you get the idea. Very clear, easy. One thing I do like is the boxes all look really big, which I know you're not going to have just one unit in a box, right? You're going to have multiple. So hopefully, yep, sure looks like it's going to be nice and roomy and to have multiple units here. I'll definitely play it under Plexi when I actually play. Just for now, I just wanted to show it off. So you guys can see Descent on Malta, Operation Hercules. Move it around a little bit so you guys can see. Yeah, definitely looks good. Okay. All right, well, that is Descent on Malta, 1942. So this is the Solitaire game. Be careful with these counters. They are just jumping off this sprue, which I'll be honest, I kind of love. So, yeah, from Strategy and Tactics, number 335. What If? Malta Invasion 1942 Solitaire Wargame. I will be covering it by Joseph Miranda and published by Decision Games. I will be covering it, of course. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. Let me know if you played it. Let me know what you think about the game. And if you haven't played it yet, you're looking forward to it, also let me know. But otherwise, I sure would appreciate a thumbs up on the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, which 62% of my viewers are not subscribed, it's free. It's easy. Just click that little button in the corner. I sure would appreciate it. But until next time, everybody, later.